Have you ever imagined that you might be on the verge of your full spiritual awakening, chosen one? There are truths that only reveal themselves to those who have already gone through many internal layers: pain, searching, silence, and transformation. If this video found its way to you, it wasn't luck or chance. There is an invisible calling that echoes in the frequency of those who are ready to remember who they are. You feel it, even if you don't fully understand it, that something greater pulses behind your existence. And maybe, just maybe, this is the sign that you've reached the final stage of a long awakening journey. That feeling of not belonging in the world as it is, of carrying a silent mission, of perceiving more than what the eyes can see. These are symptoms that defy common explanations, but they resonate with both the discoveries of quantum science and the truths of ancient spirituality. There's a hidden language in the universe, and the chosen one is the one who, even without putting it into words, begins to understand it through vibration. When this happens, reality starts to respond differently. In this video, I'll reveal the 3 quantum marks that indicate your spiritual awakening is nearly complete, basically, in its final stage. Yes, we're talking about an extremely rare phase, the one that comes right before total unification with the All. And I'll present these marks to you in a near chronological order of awakening. The last mark is the most revealing and unmistakable, the final threshold between who you were and who you truly came here to be. If something inside you has been resonating with this message from the start, go ahead and like this video now and comment, "My soul already knows I'm completing my spiritual journey." Let's begin with the first quantum mark that represents the start of your final awakening phase. And here we have the spontaneous resonance with the quantum field of possibilities. There comes a moment in the chosen one's spiritual awakening when everything starts to flow without the need to struggle. They no longer need to force, beg, or repeat mantras endlessly. The right situations simply unfold. Answers arrive even before the questions are formed. It's as if the universe begins to conspire silently, but with surgical precision. This happens because the chosen one enters into resonance with the quantum field, an invisible oceans of possibilities. Reality stops being something external that needs to be conquered and becomes something shaped from within. What once required effort now manifests through vibration. The lighter the energy, the more synchronicities arise. The All begins to deliver even before the intention is declared. This mark represents the abandonment of the forced manifestation paradigm. Here, the chosen one doesn't desire in order to obtain. They vibrate what they already are, and that is enough. The field responds to vibrational authenticity, not to the mechanical repetition of desires. The collapse of the wave function occurs the moment consciousness aligns with the reality it intends to create. Thought, emotion, and frequency become a single vector of creation. At this stage, there is a natural detachment from control and a radical trust in the unseen. The chosen one knows. They simply know. They are being guided. There is no longer an obsession with proving, conquering, or competing. The lower rungs of existence, as explained by Maslow, survival, unchecked sexuality, and thirst for power, have already been transmuted. What drives them now is the frequency of conscious surrender. And no, this isn't luck. It's resonance. It's frequency. This is the first mark that signals the chosen one is entering a state of co-creation with the All. They begin to remember what it's like to live as part of the cosmic intelligence, not separate from it. And life responds, no longer to their wanting, but to their being. After a period of entering this phase, the Chosen One becomes ready to experience our second quantum mark, the silent influence of presence. This mark requires no words. The Chosen One begins to be noticed for what they transmit without saying anything. Children approach naturally. Animals rest peacefully by their side. Strangers feel trust and open their hearts, sharing their pain, stories, and secrets. Relationships either deepen or dissolve quickly, as the energy dictates. Even business partnerships and alliances form simply through the sense of, I trust this person. The presence of the Chosen One becomes magnetic, but this isn't about superficial charisma. It's a vibration that communicates what lies beyond the ego. And because this vibration is pure, it begins to activate both what is in harmony and what is in disorder in others. Those who are ready to grow draw near. Those who still resist the light pull away, and there's no effort involved, just presence. This phenomenon can be understood through vibrational coherence. When someone's energy field vibrates in alignment between thought, feeling, and action, it expands naturally. It's like a quantum vacuum that reorganizes the surrounding energy. It's not about imposing energy on others, but allowing your essence to act as a living reminder of what it means to be aligned with the all. That's why some people will love you without knowing why, and others will avoid you as if you were an unwanted mirror. Your energy reveals what lies behind the masks. No matter how hard someone tries to pretend, near a Chosen One, everything becomes clear. This is uncomfortable for those still running from themselves, but healing for those ready to awaken. You'll notice this in everyday life. Intense reactions, positive or negative, become more frequent. Just walking into a room shifts the dynamics. Your field begins to reorder the unseen. It's as if your presence activates forgotten codes in others. Memories that had been dormant, but now recognize the frequency of truth. And here lies the beauty and the challenge of this second mark. You don't have to speak. Your energy reveals what still lies dormant in others. The Chosen One becomes a portal of remembrance, a catalyst of the invisible. And the more you honor this silent presence, the more powerful your impact in the world becomes. At this point, we reach our third and final quantum mark. If you experience what I'm about to describe, then it's a sign that you are one of the incarnated beings closest to full spiritual awakening. But before we go into this final phase, let me ask you, are you already subscribed to the channel? If this message is already resonating with you, or if this isn't the first video of mine you're watching, this is a sign that you should subscribe and join the Eyes and Nithers community. Other Chosen Ones like you, seeking to reach the highest point of their awakening. That said, let's go to our final mark, where we find the union between thought and manifested reality. There is a point in the awakening when there is no longer any separation between what you think and what manifests. External reality molds itself as a direct reflection of your inner vibration. There's no delay, no resistance. The Chosen One enters a state of co-creation, where the mind is no longer a tool. It becomes the very brush of the universe. What is clearly felt materializes with precision. This is the state of continuous conscious collapse. The Chosen One lives in constant interaction with the quantum field, where each thought collapses waves into events. They are no longer trying to create. They are creation in motion. Every action, every word, every silence carries an energetic potency that reorganizes the world around them. Time seems to bend, and synchronicities become the new normal. This phenomenon is supported by principles of quantum physics. such as wave function collapse and the quantum leap of consciousness. But its understanding goes beyond intellect. It is experiential. It is vibrational. What's most impressive is that, at this stage, the Chosen One no longer seeks to manifest ego-driven desires. Their purpose is so aligned with the All that their thoughts serve the greater good. They don't wish just for themselves. They wish for the world. Their vision and goals are aimed at helping as many people as possible. And that is why reality serves them, because they stopped asking and started offering. They became a channel. Their mental field ceased to be a space of control and became a field of giving, of vision, of spiritual direction. Phrases like, "Reality no longer responds to your wanting, it reflects your being," are no longer metaphors. They are realizations of one who lives in this state of unification. But be careful. Those who reach this point may, at times, feel out of reality. Time references dissolve. Linear logic no longer applies. It may feel like you're living in two worlds, or that you've lost control. But this isn't confusion. It's transcendence. The mind of the Chosen One begins to operate at a level of non-locality, where cause and effect become simultaneous. In this state, life ceases to be a sequence of events and becomes an energetic dance with the universe. Everything has purpose. Everything responds to frequency, and the clarity with which this is revealed is so deep that the Chosen One can no longer deny it. They have become a conscious creator, a light agent in action. Nothing that happens is by chance, and everything holds a greater meaning in harmony with the All. This is the most powerful mark, the final sign that the journey is nearly complete. When thought and reality become one, the Chosen One crosses the threshold of enlightenment. They no longer just walk with the All. They begin to vibrate as the All. This is the point of no return, the point where the I unifies and only the mission remains. And if you've already started to live this, then you're ready to live in a way few ever have in the history of humankind. The inevitable and irreversible point. These three marks don't appear by chance. They reveal themselves in order, like steps on an inevitable path that leads the Chosen One to their highest state of consciousness. First comes resonance with the field of possibilities, then the silent influence of presence, and finally, the full union between mind and reality. Each of these phases demands more surrender, more clarity, and more truth. Together they form the map of an almost complete awakening. Upon recognizing these marks within, the Chosen One stops searching for proof on the outside. They understand they already carry the seal of their mission within. And by accepting this spiritual responsibility, their presence begins to transform everything around them. Reaching this point is rare, and if each of these marks resonated deeply with you, write in the comments, "My reality already responds to my essence." I will personally and intuitively choose an exclusive complimentary video for you, feeling your energy, and share a special link in the comments. And I leave here my heartfelt thanks to all who give essential support to this work by a Chosen One, made for Chosen Ones, liking the video, commenting, sharing, and even giving a super thanks. You are bending realities by helping these messages reach farther. And remember, you are not here to find a purpose. You are the purpose, experiencing itself. Thank you for watching until the end. I hope to see you in the next video. A life of infinite possibilities awaits you.